This bill will only place a drag on our economy because it does nothing to solve the underlying problems that hamper our economy. The federal government has a role to help ensure American workers are free to prosper, but borrowing money for massive government spending is not the answer. The reality is this bill, some nearly $800 billion in spending and tax cuts, consistent of money we entirely do not have. So how are we going to get this money? Well, there's only three ways to get it. We can ask the Treasury Department to print more money, but we know that causes inflation from the 1970s. The second is we can raise taxes. We would have to raise it $2,600 per American, and we know that higher taxes create higher unemployment. I'm not interested in raising taxes. The third way is to borrow money from investors, but our investors here in America don't have the money. We'd have to go to other countries like the United Arab Emirates and Saudi Arabia, because China and the United Kingdom have their own economic problems. They can't raise the money themselves. So to attract this money, we're going to have to raise interest rates, and higher interest rates, some 4% according to the Congressional Budget Office, causes higher credit card rates, higher car loan rates, and higher home mortgage rates. We are following the legacy of Paul Volcker from the 1970s. Back then they called it the misery index. During the 1970s, the media added inflation, unemployment, and interest rates together to get the misery index, and it's coming back. Back then it was 21.98. Today it's 7.29. There's a better plan than the misery index. We could give every American money by giving them a payroll tax holiday for several years. That would be a 10 to 12% pay increase, and they would know best how to spend the money for their families. With the money, they will buy goods, or they will save their money, or they will invest their money. All of that creates jobs, because making more money available for new ideas in the marketplace does create jobs. Vote no on this legislation. Vote no to the misery index. This package will get more money to hardworking Americans by giving it directly to them with a payroll tax holiday, because that is the best plan. We can stop the return to the misery index by getting people back to work, by getting more money in their pocket. Let's go for a payroll tax holiday. Vote no. Let's go back to conference, cut the government spending, add back a payroll tax holiday for working Americans, and return the economy to the strength it once had. Yield back the balance of my time.